You have discrimination.
I can get the job done.
Oh, that guy looks a little gruesome, but oh, maybe that's tattoos. Yeah, that looks like tattoos, so whatever. Alright.
I want to come along.
I can be helpful.
Alright, the Minotaurs. Now, for those who are somewhat familiar with me and my avatar that I've used in like a number of different forums, this is the one that I've pretty much used on a lot of different forums. So the Minotaur is kind of like the Paladin, but without being able to like increase that personality very much. So their focus is might. So yes, you could get might up all the way. So as you can see, 16, 18, so we can get pretty significant with might. X, so this is the one and only skill that the Minotaur really needs to worry about, and you want to use those two-handed axes. So he don't even care about using the secondary weapon with the Minotaur, because at level 15 of Grand Mastery with Armsmaster for the axe, he will do far more damage than any of the other skills, and that includes spear and sword. So as you can see, you can choose bodybuilding. That's not a bad skill choice. So he's Grandmaster Perception. I guess the those bullish eyes have some sort of advantage, except for red or something like that. But whatever. Alright, so we're going on, and we're just going to discuss the character.
Great. Let's do it.
So this guy's a little ebony or whatever, so again, Minotaur Spirit Magic, that's what they start with. So you can't pick any other magical skill for them, so they can only get up to expert level. So our Minotaur is really a good substitute cleric. No. You want either cleric or vampire as your primary spellcaster. You might get away with Minotaur, but it probably would be more trouble than it's worth. So we'll go ahead and go to the next class.
I will conquer.
I will conquer the troll. Now this is definitely a character built for might and melee. Now the problem with the troll is the weakest damage dealing melee class of all the classes in the entire game, because he can only do mace and sword. I don't think he can do much with axe. Skill added to attack damage, so he does get a bit of a bonus, so he can stun and paralyze. So obviously that's a benefit. So now with Mace, there's a bug in the game where the Mace skill, if you increase it for the troll, doesn't add damage, but for the cleric it does. Don't ask me how that works out. I can't figure it out for the life of me. So yeah, we can really make a pretty powerful character with this guy. So at least powerful in terms of strength and endurance. As far as melee damage goes, he will be lagging behind everybody else. But with bodybuilding, his hit points will be unsurpassed still. So this character could easily have thousands of hit points towards the end of the game. So got a huge hit point pool, and later in the game it'd be pretty tough to take him down. So So while you may not be doing very much damage, you will probably have 1.5, if not 2 times as much hit points as everyone else in the party. So he's going to be sort of like the Energizer Bunny. He's going to keep going and going and going in the fight, whereas other characters might get knocked out or unconscious or get killed or what have you. So yeah, so the Troll is not a bad character to choose if you want to go down the might path. Now, of course, trolls and knights do not have any magical abilities, and trolls don't have any racial abilities either. I guess the racial ability was confined to their abilities with like weapons and what have you. So Armsmaster, how good can he do with Armsmaster? So that wouldn't be too bad. So like Armsmaster and like bodybuilding, those would be definitely good skills to choose. We can always pick up another weapon skill fairly cheaply. And again, there's now he's also the only class besides the knight that can repair items, and that is pretty critical. So if you want to have somebody in your party that can repair stuff, the knight or the troll is your choice. So let's go ahead. I don't think there's anyone else. I'm pretty sure that covers all the classes except the most game-breaking class of all creation, perhaps, with the dragon. But fortunately, the game does not let you pick the dragon at the beginning, though you can recruit a level 5 dragon pretty much at the beginning of the game. So if you know where to go, you can pick a dragon, and the dragon just has an unavoidable attack that never misses and always does significant damage, and whereas with bow and melee weapons you have a chance to miss. So of course the dragon completely and totally unbalances the game. So if you have a character that never misses and their damage does significant damage, why pick anybody else? So the dragon is the newbie class, we're not newbies, so
I will serve.
you might serve, we'll see.
My strength will prevail.
Okay, so that covers all the classes. Now, RPG, well, actually, RPG, my mistake. He did a dice roll. Now, I went ahead and went with the pull option. I actually put a poll a number of months ago on, like, which class you want to go and pick, and the overwhelming favorite, well,
I will serve.
the troll. So yeah, well, trolls on game forums. Well, I don't think we need to go there. Everyone has their own troll story, I am sure.